this was originally. Are we on like our mics?
Yes.
This Kahoot was actually originally intended. You can see it's called Nerd on the Street 4-Year Trivia. I was gonna play this at the Nerd on the Street 4-Year live stream. It's a good thing I didn't, because like nobody was there watching. There was like one person watching. But yeah, I just completely forgot about it on that day. So all right. So how this works is the question is displayed on the stream, and then you guys will have a slight advantage because you're seeing it like actually here. Then you select the answer that you want on your phone, like the possible answers. Have you played Kahoot?
No.
So when you saying right?
Right to what you're saying, like I get it.
Right. So go to Kahoot.it, and then 1992995 is our code. All right. Michael's in. Brett is in. All right. Go ahead and start. So there's a 30-question Kahoot, and the faster you guys answer the questions, the faster it'll go by. How many people were in the room during the final hour of Extra Life 2015? So you gotta count them. How many people were in the room?
Oh, that was right?
4 people. What? 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 people were in the room.
I knew that.
Because Stephanie didn't have a partner, but Kirsten was there.
Yeah, so
that's right.
All right.
Okay.
Next up. All right. So Kirsten answered that the quickest. The faster you answer, the more points you get.
Yeah, yes, I didn't know.
Yeah. Michael wasn't there, so that makes sense.
Someone wasn't. Who was there? Got it. Okay.
Yeah, he could have watched. He didn't know. All right. What was the first product Jacob reviewed on the Tech Channel? First product I reviewed.
Okay.
Is it an HP Pavilion, Ubuntu Linux, iPod Touch 4th generation, or Windows 7? We have 2 answers in, probably are 2 people here, 3, 4, 5. All right. 3 people got it correct. Windows 7 was the correct answer. Yeah, the HP Pavilion was the laptop I had when I started the Tech Channel, but I didn't do an official review of that. I was trying to trip people up with the Ubuntu Linux because I'm always hating on Windows, but so Kirsten got that right. Stephanie and Michael, did you get that one right? Yeah. All right. How many unexpected guests showed up during hour 13 of Extra Life 2015? How many?
There was like a stampede in there.
It was a stampede. I went and I got several frames to verify. I counted and mashed faces. How many? It was difficult to count because of the weird framing we had. How many unexpected guests were there during hour 13?
Got an answer. I specifically only remember like 3.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know a lot of them.
Yeah, I knew like 1, but I don't know. I just. Okay.
Yeah, there were 8 unexpected guests. Who got that one right?
I got that one right.
Oh.
I would have used my logic and counted.
Ian wasn't there.
Huh?
Again, I wasn't there.
Yeah. Could have tuned in.
You know,
where did Jacob and Adam submit an Ingress portal
I should
photo?
really know this one.
I would hope you know this one.
Like,
where did we submit it? It was in a video.
Yeah, I know it was in it, but
So
I think
it's open for anyone.
Yeah, I think I got it.
So in Ingress, you can submit portal photos so that other people who go to that portal can see a photo of it.
That's why it confused me. I think I figured
So we
it out.
submitted a photo, and anyone who goes to that Ingress portal will see the photo that we submitted.
At first, I was thinking just submitted a portal, but we didn't.
No, we submitted a portal photo.
So then
for a
I
portal
know.
that was already there.
Then I got it. Easy points.
U.S. Post Office was the correct answer. Did you get it right?
Yeah. Right.
You're the only one who got it right. All right.
I'm the only one.
West County. 2 people did West County Mall. 2 people did South County Library. So they know where we go.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, we submitted the picture for you.
Got all of those. I don't know what they picked. They
What?
know where we go. 'Cause we've been. I guess what's us Ingress portal there.
All right. Aside from Adam, who else played Ingress with Jacob? There was somebody else who played Ingress with me in a.
Okay. Who?
In a tech video, an Ingress video. And there are no last names here, but we don't usually when I have special guests on the tech channel, I just use their first names.
I just gotta. I have an educated guess here.
Educated guess? You probably might know because you were like going, like we swapped between this person and you like a couple times during the course of one of the videos we did.
Oh.
Yeah, so the correct answer was Alex Uyghur.
Then of course.
And
I didn't think it would be Brett.
yeah, so the person who
Michael.
said Michael was not Michael, right?
No.
And the person who said Brett was not Brett.
good.
Next up, Adam's in the lead. Which of these segments did not happen during Extra Life 2015? Which of these did not happen? Breakfast with Brett,
Oh, you
lunch
really
with
could've
Brett,
been.
dinner with Brett, or breakfast with Brett and Drake? Answers are rolling in fast on this one. I guess you two. Oh no, Adam hasn't responded yet. Michael's
Oh.
quick, I guess.
Oh, really? Now this one.
Oh gosh, I almost want to change it.
I don't.
I went back with the full 24-hour recording to verify this.
I have a bad feeling. What I picked. But
88 seconds left. Alright, the answer was dinner with Brett.
Ah.
So some of you guys chose breakfast with Brett and some chose breakfast with Brett and Jake. Probably because you thought you couldn't have both, right? At the beginning of the stream, Brett was eating like Pop-Tarts or something and he called it breakfast with Brett. And then when we got donuts at like 3 in the morning, 2 or 3 in the morning, then
Yeah.
Breakfast with Brett and Drake.
yeah, you two were doing your NPR like talk show thing with him. So both of those happened. But yeah, dinner with Brett did not happen.
I was gonna pick that too, but I just it psyched me out.
Yeah. Alright, who voiced Nora in Displaced? So,
Okay, I know this person's. Oh, I already know this one. Easy. Okay.
everyone who is in Displaced production probably knows this.
I mean, yeah.
I was expecting our
especially like 'cause
other
they
friends to
would've
be
been-
playing this with us, but I think they're both crashed at this point. Where's Helen?
She ran away.
Oh, over there.
Oh. But yeah.
Yeah, turning the lights down and have a bunch of quiet talking probably wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Next year when I ask you guys, hey, do you guys think this would be a good idea? Don't just like thumbs up everything. Like
I thought Adam was the one who told you this isn't a good idea.
at RTX, but then when I put it in the Rocket Chat, Adam was like, yeah, all those ideas are fine. Like he didn't give it to me in writing. All right, VV was
I think
the
it
voice
would have
Nora in
been a lot
Displaced.
better if you.
One person said Hannah. Hannah voiced Elsa in Displaced.
Yeah.
Different computer.
Very different.
Who said Hannah? I'm just curious. Nobody
I
wants
hit
to
the wrong
admit
button.
to it. Uh-huh. Alright. What was the second song Kirsten attempted to play on the piano during Extra Life 2015? And I won't give it away, but it's...
I'm gonna guess that one, 'cause that's the only one I have.
What was the second song Kirsten attempted to play on piano during Extra Life 2015?
Oh. Okay.
What?
I think. As soon as I clicked it.
Kirsten's gonna get it right.
I think Kirsten might... Well, see, she doesn't even like the songs that much. Alright, Mirror Mirror was the
Yeah.
second song. One person said this
Yeah.
would be the day. Who said...
I screwed up. As soon as I clicked it, I'm like.
I
no.
said this today when after I sang it, I was
Yeah.
like, and by the way, that's the.
I knew you said after one of the songs. Just
All right, which of these did Jacob arrange a marching band show after? I think I put this on the entertainment channel as well as my MuseScore profile eventually. So these did I arrange a marching band show after?
That's all I can do. This better be right. I'm gonna get mad at you.
You were the one who suggested the Kahoot last year, didn't you? During Extra Life, I'm pretty sure you did. You were like, you should play Kahoot, and then you're like, you should make
Oh,
a.
I think Drake said that.
Oh, Drake said it. Alright. Stargate was what I made a marching band chapter. I like the Jurassic Park song, but it is not what I made the marching band show. Alright, what program did Jacob use to make the opening music
I feel like
for Displaced Season 1?
I feel like. Oh. Well,
Which one of these?
I'm just gonna go with this one.
Opening music for Displaced Season
I
1.
think it could be right. Got a high. I guess.
High confidence in your guess?
Yes.
that what you're
High
saying?
confidence in my answer, not my guess.
It's not a guess because it's right.
Well, I don't know if it's right, but it's
Well.
not a guess. It's what I believe.
It's not a guess because you actually think.
Oh.
Alright, GarageBand was what it was. 2 people got it. 3 people said
Yeah.
MuseScore, yeah. I was expecting somebody to say Linux Multimedia Studio because we didn't use MuseScore at all in Season 1. MuseScore was just Season 2. Linux Multimedia Studio we used in Season 1, but only episode 10 and after. The first 9 episodes we used GarageBand.
Yeah, you
Isn't
guys are
GarageBand for like
stupid.
Apple stuff though?
What?
Is GarageBand for like Apple stuff?
Yeah, GarageBand's only, so that was on the Mac Pro.
How could you guys not tell the difference between GarageBand and Linux Multimedia Studio just by listening?
Well,
What's wrong?
they answered MuseScore, which is also entirely different.
Not-
But MuseScore is like
Nice.
the orchestral. All right. During which segment of Extra Life 2015 did a viewer text Stephanie that the stream was down?
You know what? Oh, this one's. Don't even.
It's Smite,
Don't.
Cool Math Games, CS:GO, or Minecraft.
Oh, it's-
When did a viewer text Stephanie that the stream was down?
Was that not when I was gone?
That was when you were gone, but you got a text. And I complained about it to you when you got back, so like you would know it. Alright, CS:GO was the correct answer. We had 2 people answered Cool Math Games and 1 person answered Smite. Did we even play Smite?
Yeah.
We did. Alright.
And then-
Smite was the one where they weren't commentating, so we went and commentated for them, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
CS:GO.
you don't have that.
And then,
All of the above.
yeah, Cool Math Games people liked. But yeah, CS:GO, you guys were so quiet that while Stephanie was gone, when Stephanie got back, she was like, yeah, a viewer texted me while I was gone that our stream was
Yeah,
down. I'm
my
like,
friend was like, they're really quiet.
yeah,
Later.
like,
Well, we
It's
weren't
down.
okay. That's a
it's
misleading.
no, because you weren't hardly moving at all. You weren't saying anything.
We were focused and communicating with our teammates.
I've got the Vine that shows what you're.
But
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
The comment on that was, just repeat this 10 times and that's probably
yeah, that's what the CS:GO sound was.
yeah,
true.
All right, Adam's still in the lead. Kirsten's
for the
close
record, we
behind.
didn't have game sound.
I'm in
so-
last.
Brett is ahead of Michael. Yes. Where did Jacob tell Michael that he could get a Wi-Fi signal at Oakville High
Oh,
School?
you sucked. Okay, well.
Which of these locations at Oakville High School did I tell Michael you can get a Wi-Fi signal here?
This is the dumbest answer.
What?
Wait, this question.
Dumbest question.
I
This was
can't-
in a tech video. This was in a tech
Oh.
video. So all of these things you could find by watching Nerd on the Street content.
This is very specific.
I know the one where we can't get one.
And this was actually this was also included in several Nerd on the Street montages, like our 2-year and our 3-year montage included this. I don't think I included it in the 4-year, but
Like, is this supposed to be like an odd answer or just an obvious?
Can't
Oh,
tell if it's sarcastic or not.
Oh,
so-
I knew
it was
that.
the football
It's
field.
I knew that one, but I tricked myself. With
Yeah,
that.
because we were complaining that we couldn't get Wi-Fi in the band room, but you can get on the football field. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
obviously they put the routers.
And I had
under
checked
the-
during
under
band
the truck.
practice.
Can't get it in the gym either.
Yeah, well, they fixed it recently, but all right, Adam is still ahead, and Kirsten.
And I was the only person that got that
All
right.
right, what program was originally used to make the Nerd on the Street intro and credits? We're talking visuals here, not the music. What program was originally used to make the Nerd on the Street intro and credits? That
I feel it.
somebody, I think Brett tells me that they look too like 80s, right?
Yep.
But I still like them for the tech channel.
There's some of these that I'm just like, I don't. I didn't mean to click on that, but I did. Okay.
All right, so OpenShot was what we originally used. What did you answer, Brett?
Blender.
Blender. All right, so the deal is, they're Blender templates for the intro and credits, but I didn't know how to use Blender 4 years ago. So OpenShot actually lets you just put in the words, and then the Blender is what it uses in the back end. But I actually used OpenShot.
So that's a trick question.
It's not a trick question because now I actually do make them in Blender. The ones that I made with the colorful words, I went into Blender and changed the colors. You can't do that in OpenShot. Alright, so what Linux distribution was used for Life on Linux Season 1? Feel free to like Google these
You know
things.
what? No.
You don't want to, you just want to go based on memory. I was expecting everyone to like have the website pulled up and be searching like
That's cheating.
while no, because you got 2 minutes here.
It's cheating.
I saw part of this. I'm not 100%
You
sure.
saw part of Life on Linux Season 1, and there's also Life on
Yeah,
Linux
no.
Season 2 that happened.
I'm out of. But I watched a good chunk of it.
This was a tech channel series where I talked about only using Linux, not Windows or Mac.
Who needed
Oh
it
my
like
God.
See?
Alright, so yeah, Kubuntu was Season 1, Linux Mint was Season 2. Nobody answered Linux Mint. Who thought it was Fedora?
Me.
Do you know what any of these are? Well, you know what Ubuntu is.
I know what Ubuntu and Linux
In
Mint.
Linux Mint, yeah.
I know
But
what
I thought
Mint is.
Kubuntu was like a joke.
No, it's Ubuntu with KDE, Kubuntu.
Oh, that makes more sense.
And I prefer it to regular Ubuntu. But,
Like Apple and Shmapple.
okay. That works. All right, Michael has surpassed Kirsten. Which of these tech videos did Jacob eventually set to unlisted? So most of the videos on my channel, like I very rarely take anything down, but there was one that I eventually was like, I should set this to unlisted. So if you go and browse Nerd on the Street, if you have the link, you can still get to it. But if you just are browsing, you're not going to find this on our YouTube channel.
I do that all the time.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of videos.
I very rarely do it. I only do it if I get extremely negative feedback or if I think that it's gonna make me look really bad.
Like there are some videos that in order to like every once in a while I'll make it promotional. I don't freaking know. Every once in a while, like I went through making promotionals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would render it however I have it, and then put it as unlisted, and then send it to like Drew or my friend Jake and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this?"
Yeah.
Most of the time I'll be like, "Yeah, it's okay,"
But you just never send it to public?
until it's published. And finished.
Oh. Well, see, this is different. This was, so nobody got it right. It was the Kunix monitor unboxing.
No.
So I actually uploaded
Okay.
this. It was public for like 2 years, and then 2 years later I was like, this video makes me look like an idiot. So I set it to unlisted. So what happened was, before I got my Kunix monitor, I found somebody else doing unboxing, and they did it like a comedy unboxing.
Yeah.
And as part of the comedy, they like every single thing in the box, they like got the name of wrong, and you could tell they were doing it as a joke. I like basically just copied that, but you couldn't tell that I was doing it as a joke, so it just looked like I was getting the names of everything wrong. Like all the I was holding up this cable and saying the name of another cable, and another thing, like the middle of that video was corrupted, like when I uploaded it. So yeah, I eventually set that to unlisted. What are you doing? Oh, plugging in your phone because it's got a 5-minute battery?
No, it's I haven't charged it all day.
Alright, you're still ahead, you're in the lead. Michael is ahead of Kirsten still. How long was the end of the world live stream? On the tech channel, because it was, all there was the tech channel when this happened. How long was the end of the world live stream?
I have a feeling that it was.
Brett? Oh,
What?
are you still playing?
The end of the world?
The end of the world live stream. I'll explain it after the question's done.
See, I feel like it was supposed to be longer though.
Well, no, I think we did it. So Adam was here for this. So 2012, December 2012, remember the Mayan calendar ended? So like the world was supposed to end. So I did, and that was like the last day of fall semester,
Yeah.
like freshman year. So yeah, I did an end of the world live stream, and then people were commenting like from other time zones saying it was already supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adam was there for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
didn't end up making it all right.
No, but I did the live stream. Just you only showed up at the end.
Yeah.
All right. What distro was Jacob using when he first moved Nerd on the Street to his basement?
Oh, jeez.
And I did a review of the distro shortly after I moved all my stuff to the basement, but you can tell, you can see what distro I'm using in most of my videos based on like the background. And then,
I don't know my life.
and then, yeah, you can tell when I move my stuff to the basement because I'm in the basement.
Seems like a reasonable answer that you would have used.
It's nice.
What?
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow after South Tech.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna show up and she's gonna be like, your heart rate is all messed up and
Your eyes are
dehydrated.
bloodshot. Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You're just so tired. I'm like, well, you see, it was for the kids.
Alright, so I was using
That's a good
OpenSUSE
answer.
when I first moved Nerd on the Street to my basement. And, yeah, I won't talk about that because it's boring. Alright, so Adam's in the lead. Kirsten is back on top of Michael. Alright, what was the first distro that Jacob reviewed on the tech channel? The first time I did a Linux distribution review. You don't even need to know Linux, you just need to, like, scroll back to, like, the first few videos on the tech channel. Was it Ubuntu, Zorin OS, Paired Linux, or AV Linux?
I don't know any of them.
Some of these answers aren't even, they don't exist
I don't know
anymore.
any of them but this one. so I can. Well, I know 2, but.
Parrot Linux was the answer, and it was basically just like a knockoff Mac OS, and Apple actually shut them down like a year and a half ago, and they were never heard from again. Yeah, Ubuntu was not the first distro I reviewed. It was Parrot Linux. It was a specialty distribution which I avoid nowadays. Who was supposed to be the first host of the gaming channel? There have been many attempted hosts of the gaming channel. Who was supposed to be the first? And all of these people are in the room, so they're all, well, maybe, I don't know if they'll all know. Depends on how far back their knowledge goes. Obviously, when the gaming channel was created, who was supposed to be the host originally? Only got one answer to this. People are taking their sweet time on this one.
I'm not responding.
Oh yeah, dude, just watch.
I answered and
Okay.
then stopped working.
How many seconds left?
77. Is the internet broken?
I don't know.
This isn't blocked, so I don't understand why it broke. Adam's getting comfy on the floor there, just like last year.
Yeah, there it
Might
is.
not let me.
It's not.
How do we fix this? How do you fix it in class?
You
Oh,
go.
you lost connection, and then it fixed it. All right. We got 2 answers in.
I had to
think it-
reconnect. So.
I think at least one person just didn't go through, because Stephanie and Adam both clicked it, but I only had one more answer
I
come.
clicked it too.
Well, I clicked it
We're locked
before
up.
the problem.
Okay.
That was that first.
Well, when the time runs out, we'll just... Who was the first one to answer? Was it Kirsten or Brett?
Might have been me.
What'd you say?
Nothing. All right, so the first host. All 2 people got it right. The first host of the gaming channel was supposed to be Michael, and he made. If you go and watch the first video on the gaming channel, it's a promo for the Nerd on the Street zombie survival server that we had for about 20 days, 30 days, and then I was introducing Michael as welcome. This is the welcome to the gaming channel. Here's your host, Michael Chanel. Video number 2, I was the host, and we never spoke about Michael again. But video number 1, it was supposed to be him. All right. Stephanie, Kirsten, and Brett are the only people in. Do you guys just want to reconnect the game?
I already did.
Honest, I don't know what it's doing.
Well, you're in.
Oh, yeah, connects.
I haven't gotten to the. You got the answer right. screen.
1992995. All right, everyone. What was the first distro installation video Jacob made on the Tech channel? So there's a big difference between a distro installation and a distro review. One of them's before you've ever used it, the other one's after. So my first review was the Parrot Linux, but what was my first distro installation video?
This can't be right. Why did it pick this?
It was Ubuntu. A couple people got it right. So yeah, Parrot Linux I made the review of first, and then I ditched it for Ubuntu, and that was the installation video that I made. Stephanie's in the lead, Kirsten,
I
Michael.
don't know how I'm
Kirsten,
possibly in the
Adam.
lead. I had 4,000 points, and all of a sudden I have 11,000.
I just like that Kirsten is now second and fourth. I think if we... Yeah. Alright, well we'll just keep going for fun. What was the background music in the Nerd on the Street 1-year montage? The first montage we made, what was the background music? This was actually the only montage I didn't cite it because I wasn't sure if I'd get in trouble. The second year I was like, screw it, I'll cite it. What was the background music? Since Kirsten's technically in the game twice, Kirsten, let me know when you... actually, everyone let me know when you've answered. And then I can just skip.
I already
Answered?
Okay.
Wait,
Did you answer?
there's 2 right answers?
Yes, there were 2 correct answers. So, the reason there's 2 correct answers. So, for the first... Until the Can't Wake Up show, every year I would use our marching band show for the Nerd on the Street 1-year montage. My freshman year, we did a show called Angels, and then, like, in the middle of the season, I don't know when, they changed the name to Into the Light. So either of those are correct.
Great.
Alright.
I
What bus line did Adam talk about riding on the Nerd on the Street podcast? He talked about riding a bus line. It was shifty.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not. It's gotta be that one. That's a shifty one.
Oh, yeah, I gave it away by saying the shifty one.
Yeah, but are all 4 of those bus stations?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Megabus was the answer. Husky and Vandalia, those are charter bus lines that we take on band trips sometimes, so I knew that would trick up some people.
If we know the name, like, are those all bus like things? Like,
Well, Greyhound and Megabus are the 2 that you talked about in the
Yeah, yeah,
podcast,
I know.
and then Husky and Vandalia are just charter bus lines. I don't know any other bus things. So yeah, Megabus was what he took. What did a viewer call in to talk about during an early channel update live stream? So very early on, I in Nerd on the Street, I was doing a live stream, and I got like 2 viewers at the live stream. I was so excited. We still get excited if we get 2 viewers today. That's one thing that we have not progressed with at all, is the number of viewers in our live streams from 4.5 years ago to now. But yeah, I did a channel update, and I actually had a viewer 4 years ago. I had a viewer Skype phone me, like he called me on Skype so that he could talk to me about one of these things. Once again, there are 2 answers. What? Did it break again? Oh no, you got it right. All right. Yeah, there were 2 correct answers. One of them, so the reason he called me was because he had seen my review on Pear Linux, and then he wanted to talk about using it in VirtualBox to try it out. So I actually walked him through it in VirtualBox. VirtualBox images take a while to install, so while it was installing, he also asked, like, just to make small talk, what I thought about Windows 8, because this was when Windows 8 was in beta. I don't remember what I said about it. This was way before the systemd thing happened in Linux, and I don't talk about how to write HTML.
Nope.
Alright. Which of these videos ultimately resulted in Jacob getting DDoSed? So, distributed denial of service attack took out my internet. I've talked about it, how like I went to the police when this happened, and then even though it's illegal to DDoS someone, there's no way to track it, so I couldn't do anything about it. But one of these videos on the tech channel resulted in somebody DDoSing my house for like a week or 2.
That happened to one of, I can't remember whose stream we were on. I think we were on Drew's stream. Minecraft, this is like back in summer. I don't know, so I'm supposed to look. But this
You got your guess
happened
right.
when we-
Oh no, you didn't.
when we let one of our stream crew friends join in, and he was chilling with us. Well, someone had taken complete control of whatever the heck he was doing, not only causing our server to crash a bunch of times, but like spamming all kinds of messages and all kinds of other stuff, and like I can't.
Well, that's
recall
just hacked into a
anything.
server. That doesn't sound like a DDoS.
Well, it wasn't his. It wasn't affecting like. It wasn't affecting like our server, other than all the things that he had caused.
My house did not have internet for several days when this happened. It's like somebody was sending so much traffic to my house's IP address that like it took our internet out. My parents couldn't use the internet. I couldn't use the internet. That's what this was. And yeah, it was a video called "How I Fix Any Windows-Based Problem," and that's where the reinstall Windows thing came in. Because I made this video about how anytime a Windows install breaks, if you get a virus, back up your files, reinstall Windows. If you start getting blue screens, back up your files, reinstall Windows. That's still how I fix computers today. People pay me to do that. When they get viruses, they pay me to, clean their computer off of viruses, and what I do is I back their files up and I reinstall Windows. But some people did not think that that's the correct way to fix a computer. They were saying that I should actually learn how to like remove the viruses, which I still think is less efficient, and it just takes too much time. But yeah, for whatever reason, they decided that was a good idea to DDoS me. They also ordered pizzas to my house. That was the time that happened.
Oh.
And that's why my house that I lived in until recently, we could not order Pizza Hut online because they like kept ordering pizzas to our house. So we just told Pizza Hut, don't accept online orders because people are ordering pizzas here that we're not ordering. So we had Pizza Hut like blacklist our house on their system. What is net neutrality? Even though net neutrality was a hot topic, nobody got mad at me about my video on net neutrality. So, what installation disk does Jacob use as a cup holder? I've mentioned this in several tech videos as well as podcasts. What installation disk does Jacob use as a cup holder? Correct answer was FreeBSD. Yeah, not much to say about that. Slackware was a close second, because Slackware is a pretty useless Linux distribution, but yeah, BSD isn't even Linux. Can't stand it. What was the first tech video Jacob recorded in the basement? So like after I moved all my stuff to the basement, what was the first tech video that you saw me standing in the basement rather than in my bedroom on the tech channel? Somebody keeps answering really quickly. Is it you?
I didn't answer yet.
Might be me.
No. I didn't suspect you because you're like half asleep.
That's why
It seems like you're half asleep, but maybe.
Just like, that sounds good.
Alright, correct answer was Apple updates for June
I got it
2014.
right.
Blue Yeti unboxing was one of the early ones. Alright. What was the first episode of the Summer SG Challenge that Melinda, also known by her Minecraft handle as Phoenixer_3, appeared in? So the Summer SG Challenge was the first series on the entertainment channel back when it was actually a gaming channel. So if you go back, you can find this series, and Adam was in it, Brett was in it. Even though you weren't part of Nerd of the Street, you were in that series. And yeah, Ian Bennett was in
The
it.
summer challenge. Oh, I
Yeah,
remember.
Summer Stargate Challenge. So eventually Melinda Grigg joined our team. So yeah. It was episode 7 that she first appeared in.
Yeah, you got it right. I guess.
Let me go through that.
Did you answer 8, Adam?
Yeah, because I was thinking 7. Like, no, it's gotta be
Okay.
1.
This one's super duper easy. What platform is used for the Nerd on the Street mod pack? There used to only be one possible answer to this, and there's so many of them now. What platform is used for the Nerd on the Street mod pack? Yes, the Technic platform is used. You guys all got it right because you all play, or you all have played the Nerd on the Street mod pack. 29 of 30. What was the first Nerd on the Street video that Kirsten was seen or heard in? First Nerd on the Street video that Kirsten was seen or heard in. She's been in a handful of them. Three answers in. We got 90 more seconds. Alright, let's talk Windows 7. It's the second video on the technology channel, and Kirsten can be seen handing me a glass of water. Like in the bloopers, I think, was when I put that in. Yeah. She was in both of these other things that people answered as well, but those were not the first times. Alright, and the last question. What was the name of the Nerd on the Street fan that Jacob and Adam met at RTX 2016? And I have listed both first names and the Twitter handles. So which one of these Nerd on the Street fans did Jacob and Adam meet at RTX 2016? We tweeted a picture that we got with them.
Oh no.
Did you answer wrong? You met him.
I know. I think that I know. I don't know. I know the right person. I just put the wrong person. Yeah.
Correct answer was Richard, and his Twitter handle is @glorf22. Nobody got it right. The 3 people said Aaron, and then I put @Raviolan. Now it's funny. Aaron and Raviolan are not the same person even. I just needed another answer. So Aaron is someone who's constantly on our Minecraft server and our Discord server and whatnot. And then Raviolan is another person who's also a Nerd on the Street fan, but we don't know who he is.
I clicked on that too quick.
And then Brendan Brendan was one of the people on the first Technic Minecraft server that I ran a long time ago. But yeah, Richard was the one we met. You didn't even get it right.
I knew who it was
I got
after I
that
clicked.
You got yeah.
As soon as
He still to this day sends out most tweets of anybody.
Of anybody that you follow.
You're right.
And then nobody answered Clara. We did not meet her in person. She was on a podcast episode. All right, so our final. Well, I don't think this final scoreboard is accurate
No.
because Stephanie's the only one who didn't get reset. But there's your Nerd on the Street trivia, Kahoot. So props to. I was gonna give props to Brett for coming up with that idea, but if he says it was Drake, so props to Drake. Here you guys can give feedback on the Kahoot. Oh, if you didn't X out already. Rate it 5 stars.
5 stars. You think it's worth that?
5 stars, thumbs up,
Okay.
happy face.
6:30 is displaced stuff.
Oh.
It's in 15 minutes.
What's after that?
Final hours, donation, check-in, and vamping.
What's after that?
Baby food guessing game.
And then after that is Battle Block, which we're replacing with Toontown.
Town.
Alright. I'm just going to talk about Displaced real quick. So, I do have some things that I brought that I can show for Displaced.